to start the recording. So, arriving on the dock within the city of Tornadoes, just off the coast of the Shark Hive lands, the first person to arrive on the scene is Chris. Please introduce your character and yourself. Uh-oh. Did I lag out?
Fine. We're just waiting.
Chris?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
My microphone is doing a thing, so it might cut in and out. I have no idea. Hi guys, I'm Chris, or Raven. I'm playing a Furbolg Paladin, and I'm tired.
Alright, you walk upon the dock, and the first person to meet you is a very tall woman with goat horns. She is currently wearing a bear mask, and she will say, "Hello, child."
How tall is this woman?
She is 6'4".
I'll walk over and look down at her because I'm like 10 feet tall. Hello, lady.
I assume that you are here for the ship ride?
I am.
Good. Then stand in line. I do not want to have to explain this over and over and over again. And she will.
I understand.
Alright, do you stand in line?
Yes, I'll stand off to the side.
Okay. Pog. Alright, Linus. You are the second person to arrive.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay, there you go. I guess what you'll see is pretty much human. I'm a warrior. I'm basically hair's kind of like a little bit in the face. Have like a ponytail that's kind of like short, samurai-esque. I would guess you would say. Wearing the type of samurai-like armor with like a kimono-like thing over it, and just gleaming blue eyes and like black hair, and he's just quietly walking up, and he doesn't say anything, and that's about it.
As you specifically walk up, the person with the bear mask will look at you, and you feel like she is staring into your soul, and she will say, "Welcome. I assume you're here for the boat ride?"
I guess you can say that.
Stand in line.
You'll just go stand. Won't say anything.
She will then take out a notepad and start writing something down and put it away. And then she will just kind of look at you and then say, "You have a lot of things wrong with you, don't you?"
You will just like do a little lip smack and not say anything.
Alright, Jay. You're the next person to arrive.
As this person walks off the boat, you would see a very a deep red in skin tone. His eyes are kind of amber, fully covered with amber. The color, not the actual gem. His horns are like it's two sets of horns. The first two coming out from his forehead, and the other two are like 3 times smaller, but just poking out like at the side of his temple. He kind of comes out his clothes very casual like, but he has a large suitcase type thing in his hand. And he, as he comes off the ship's like, yes, yes, remember twice a day. Don't forget it. all right, look at this new town of possible people to assist. And he'll just walk off and approach, walking down the dock, I suppose.
All right. The goat horn lady will look at you and say, "You look very prepared for this."
Yes, it pays to be prepared. You don't know who might get hurt or the little things. You know, you gotta always be prepared for little things. Uh,
Being a druid
who might you
myself,
be?
I see a lot of myself in you. You you're doing the right thing.
Ah, I thank you, but you're the person I'm supposed to be meeting for this trip. I'm quite late, I think. Uh,
She will point to the line behind her of the ruffians behind her, and she will say, "Just stand in line. I do not want to have to explain myself again."
I I see. Of course, absolutely. Let me just gather my things. Kind of pats himself down. He opens his case, double checks everything within, closes it back, and then he kind of hugs it towards his chest and like as he walks like past the two individuals, he kind of just gives us a nod before joining in the back of them and just like the person who's like last, which I think would be Lenos, would be like, "Hello, are you also coming on this trip? It's quite exciting. I've never been to that place before. Have you?"
Just with his mouth shut, like looks side eyeing as he is talking to him. No.
I see. Well, that means that the more prepared I am, the more we will able to survive. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the last person to walk their way on the dock is Serena.
Hi. Uh, so you guys would probably see a hooded female figure walking towards you guys. A pair of wolf ears sticking out of the hood that twitch at little sounds as she walks. She's dressed, yeah, it just like long flowing robes with travel clothes underneath, with a staff on her back, a large crystal on the top. And she appears to be keeping her head down and just walking towards the goat horned lady, I suppose.
Ah, I see. Finally, the last one. Please stand in line.
Sorry I'm late.
You're
Ed
perfectly
goes to
fine.
stand in line.
All right. Perfect. Now that you are all here, I can explain. Your party specifically was set out to do what? She's asking your party a question to see if you remember.
Escal, or sorry, Lenos isn't saying anything. He's just looking at them with like a blank stare.
Nobody? Nobody's gonna take my offer? Fine.
I believe we are going to do a deep search of what was described to me in the parchment I witnessed a lost city, if I'm not mistaken.
She will finger crossbows you. Exactly! Now, you may be wondering, who am I? Right?
Yes, quite
I am one of the
very.
council members. I am Fota. Or you can just call me Fawn. Because that's my actual name, but Photon is how you would say it in my language.
Well, it's since we're doing introductions now. Hello everyone. Hi, hello, fun. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name. Uh, I guess you all can refer to me as Doc or Doctor, whichever is easier for you, as this will be my prime purpose in assisting you guys to survive or be alive, mostly. That
Now,
being said, does anyone need any touching up?
The druid will wait for someone to reply, and seeing that no one replies, she will say, "Now, I have to explain a couple of things that are very important. The first things that is first, you may find relics of a power that is great beyond all of our knowing, known as the 12. If you find one, do not touch it at all." She specifically is looking at Lenus. And she will continue with, "And you may also be wondering, why am I here? To keep you all in line. Now, I might seem nice, but I can be one hell of a person to deal with. The city that you're going to be going into, we know nothing about. We have literally zero reason to explore it ourselves because, well, we're too important, apparently, to the government or whatever. So, we're sending you." And she will signal the captain of the ship to kick down the gangplank, and he will, and you will see a bright red tiefling with deep black horns come down, wearing his sailor cap, and he will walk beside the goat horde woman, and he will say, "Well, you better get aboard."
Lenos will just instantly start walking along into the ship.
I'll follow.
So I guess I'm the one. It's just myself. That's fine. If you need any assistance, just call me. I'll be out here, uh, on the dock. Well, not the dock. You know what I mean. I'll be in front of the ship.
The
On
captain
deck?
the captain will
Yeah, there we go.
the captain will look at you and just give you a weird look.
Sorry,
And then
I've never been on a boat before.
he will literally like make sure that you walk up the gangplank and not fall off.
I thank you. Do you need someone to take a look at your
I'm
your
I'm
person?
I'm
Do you
I'm
visit
fine.
anywhere?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? I have these vitamins that helps you
He's literally
with
going to put his
sickness,
hand over your mouth.
and
Please stop. I am fine. Do not worry.
Get some help. Please stop, get some help.
All right, lady, get aboard. And the goat lady will just teleport onto the dock, onto the deck, and the captain will just blink. "Oh right, I forgot you're a council member. You can just do that." Right? He's gonna go to the wheel and, well, he's gonna pull up the gangplank and go to the wheel and say, "All right, chop chop, everyone get to work." So, let's go over a couple of things that you guys have to do. First off, there are a couple of NPCs that are important here. However, they will not be introduced yet until you make it to the first island. Because, one, they're doing their jobs. Because the council member is there. And they don't want to get fired. Two, there will be random encounters the entire time that you are sailing. This first session will be a complete random chance of you guys going to the right island. However, with the council member there, you have an increased chance of going to the right island because she is a essential navigator in this place. So, let's get some motherfucking music in this bitch. For those of you who are not wearing headphones, please lower the bot down that I'm about to connect. You mother... I hate this thing. Keep doing this. For some reason, it doesn't have access to it. What's the bot's name again?
Shoot. I know Jay had it.
It's Fred.
Rhythm?
No, it's Fred. I wish Rhythm was
Yeah,
still
Fred
a
Boat.
thing. Rhythm got fuckity cucketied. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste it again. Okay. Alright, so first rolls of the night are going to be me, actually. Well, important rolls. So, let's see what encounter you guys get. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. A flock of seagulls will fly over the ship and attempt to grab your food supplies. Everyone make me animal handling checks to see if they can swat away the seagulls. You can also attack them.
I got a 19.
That means everyone.
That's a dirty 20 from me.
I think Chris is AFK. So, that's fine. Nice, okay. I'll roll for Chris. Hold on. What is their animal handling? What is it? It's based off Wiz? Really? It's 3.
You gotta have wisdom to swat
wow.
them animals.
Oh, Chris is here. Okay, never mind. Go ahead and roll.
Sorry, I just started literally dying.
You're fine. Oh, wow. Well, we kind of rolled similar, so that's fine. Alright. All of you successfully swat away the seagulls, and one of them actually drops a topaz gem.
Ooh.
Who picks up the gem?
I'll nab it if no one else is going for it.
Alright. You pick up the topaz gem, and the council member will just throw you a thumbs up in gratitude of swatting away the seagulls, and we will continue on. I don't know why I rolled a 200 instead of 100. I'm a dummy. Okay. Oh, this is a fun one. Alright. Suddenly, from the side of the ship, you hear a voice call out, and you hear, "Hello! Is there anyone on that boat?"
Yes, but like, these things help with your seasick. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. Did you guys hear
Dude.
something?
I walk over to where that voice came from and peer over the edge.
Alright, you see an old man sitting on a raft.
What's the policy of pulling people on rafts up onto the boat?
The
As I like point down.
The goat-horned woman will reply, "See what his intentions are. Like, talk to him."
Are you okay down there?
No! Absolutely not!
Doc would rush over to the side. Is someone in danger? What's happening?
I'm not hurt, but, I've been out at sea for so long.
Did you drink the salt water?
No.
Damn.
However, I've only lived off of rainwater for so long.
Um, uh, Fawn, Fawn,
Yes?
should, what should we do? I do not know in this situation. He's not hurt, so that's out of my jurisdiction immediately.
She will look at the captain, and the captain just kind of sighs, and he'll say, "Bring him aboard!" And the old man will say, "Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate this."
Do you have rope? How do
He will, the captain will motion one of the crew members to throw over a ladder, and the old man will paddle up to the ladder and will begin to slowly climb it. And he'll say, "Sorry, my old bones are getting in the way." And once he reaches the top, you can see a very old-looking man wearing basically rags for clothing, and he is actually wearing a sailor's cap.
Are you sure that you are not hurt?
Yeah,
No,
I'm fine.
wounds anywhere?
I'm pretty sure I don't have any wounds. I mean,
Insight check.
okay, go ahead.
I am scanning. I am
Would you like to do a medicine check?
doing my sure, I guess.
Okay, well, the insight reveals that he's not lying. First off,
Oh, okay, well, there's no need for medicine. Wait,
well, you should still medicine check him. Okay, he is severely dehydrated. You can clearly realize that.
Although you might not have any wounds, that rainwater would really do you no good. 1 second. He opens his case and ruffles through, takes out like a flask of water. Here you are. Take some of this. It'll make you feel better.
Thank God! Thank God you actually have water. He's gonna fucking chug that shit.
Just
He literally downs it all, and he will. Sorry. He hands it back to you.
it's fine. Thank you. At least you're doing somewhat better than you arrived. Is there anything else you need assistance with?
No, I just needed somewhere to, be alive. My ship got stranded on an island, and I had to make that stupid raft with basically nothing.
I see. Well, you're very brave and very strong. If you want to be a crew of this ship, I am not the person to talk to. You can either talk to
I am much better than just being a no life. If you do not wish to have me on the ship, I can go back to my raft.
Again,
I'm surprised we even helped you, because the saying is the captain goes down with the ship.
I did go down with the ship. However,
Well, apparently you're not dead.
the problem is that the rest of my crew got saved, and I
Can
didn't.
Leo see like his clothing to see if there's anything like resemblance like other than like the sailor hat? If there
I'm
was, like...
glad that you asked. There is a symbol on his rags that you once did not notice, and specifically, it is a symbol of blue. So the god
waves?
of waves. Yep.
So Leonos, because he's basically going to be like, like samurai, like kind of like meditating, where he's like on his knees and just like sitting there like on the ship while like resettling majority of the time, and he'll open his eyes, just to take a look and see what's going on and look at him and see that. And does he recognizes blue?
Yeah. Everyone knows. Everyone knows the symbols of the gods.
Yeah, so then I'll just, look, close my eyes, see like nothing interesting's happening, and then just kind of like, go back into just meditating.
All right. The old man will continue to speak. However, the only problem is that my crew got saved by these bandits. They basically sold their lives, and I did not. They left me, my crew did, for a couple of pieces of gold.
Damn, some captain you must have been then.
I was the
She
best
rolls her
captain.
eyes.
I promise you I was. I sailed so many seas. I've seen so many battles.
Let's get you out of the sun, shall we?
He will kind of look at you and he will say, I am fine. I've dealt with the sun so long. I don't really care. Doesn't really seem to affect me anymore.
Yes, but I can get you something to eat inside. Let's go.
Oh, I had plenty of rations. Don't worry about food.
Damn right. I'm just trying to get him away from the people that are kind of crowding him.
Are you on the call right now?
He will continue and he will say,
Uh.
but I have a couple of things if that would make up for me being on the ship. I have gold and treasures and stuff, and it's really up to the captain, I guess. And he will look at the captain just shrugs. And the captain will say, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do what you want with him. He's talking to the party.
This is just quiet still, not really paying mind putting himself in the situation.
Doc would just send a gaze over to Fawn.
Fawn just shrugs and looks at the captain, and he shrugs again. And they don't seem to care.
I have no need for your gold.
Well, I can give you a lot of knowledge. I know where a lot of islands are that are unexplored. I know a lot of things.
We have a member on our boat that can surely steer us to the right place where we need to be. I don't think we need you here.
Oh, well, I will still stay on the ship. And the captain will nod at that. And he will say, the captain will say, you will stay on the ship. However, you must leave these people alone. And the old man will just say, oh, all right. And he will go below deck. Alright. Let's roll the next encounter. Ooh, a school of dolphins. Will start following your ship. And the captain will say, it is good luck to feed the dolphins. And he will point to the extra fish that he has on the boat. Go ahead. Feed them, please. So we do not have the wrath of the waves on our side.
I immediately walk over and start feeding.
Say,
Alright, you feed some fucking dolphins.
Leonos ignores.
I'll throw fish at him.
Linus,
can we
a fish is thrown at you.
please not piss off the samurai?
Leonos, because he's keeping calm right now in his meditative state, he will actually cast small fire in his hand and just like let it sit there for a minute before he just closes it and just stays in the same spot.
Neat. Alright, to those of you who fed the fish, you gain inspiration.
Hey.
And we'll go on to the next encounter. Oh, this could be bad. Smiley face. Okay, it was almost bad. Okay, well this is still kind of weird. Cool. Oh, I finally get to use this guy! Hell yeah! All right. Suddenly, from the wheel of the ship, you hear, "Lower the anchor! The waves are getting big! Leviathan!" And someone will lower the fucking anchor, and the druid will prepare to cast a fucking spell. And suddenly, from the side of the ship, you see a massive, a gargantuan-sized Leviathan.
What?
Nearly 50 feet tall, and the Leviathan, it is basically an underwater creature in my world. Specifically, they look like, hold on. Do you know, fuck, Leviathan.
Are we talking Subnautica Leviathan? Are we talking?
Not
What are we talking?
kind of, but they actually have like arms and legs and stuff. So this thing is it's basically it's a big monster. It's like the kind that you would see in fairy tales, basically. And the creature will actually speak to you, and he will say, "Welcome to my waters. What seek you?"
It's talking to us. It's talking to us.
The druid will
Help!
stop her casting, and she will just calmly walk up to the Leviathan and say, "Your waters, we are sailing. That is all we want." The Leviathan will reply, "What do you have to offer to me? You are sailing on my water." "We can give you fish." Not enough."
Well, then what do you want?
He looks at the furbolg. "I want a lot of things."
Well, we don't have all day. Start naming things.
"You could clean up my ocean waters. I could bring you down to our home and you could clean up down there. You could do many things. However..."
Whoa. What are you talking about? What happened?
"There was a big war between Leviathan and another creature. I do not know what it was, but there are so many bodies. I cannot clean them all up."
And how do you expect us to breathe?
He will shoot a small water bubble that will go around your head area, and you feel like you could breathe in it.
This doesn't feel good.
"Don't worry, I will keep you safe." The druid will just look at you guys and be like, "Well, I don't have much else." And he says, "If you have 50 electrum, I'll take that too." And the druid just kind of looks at you like, "Oh God."
Yeah, we'll go down and clean for you. Yep.
All right.
Leonos would decline basically by staying up and saying, "I'm not gonna wet myself."
I'm 10 feet tall. I'm hairy. I'm getting my fat ass in this water, and so are you. She's gonna attempt to grab him and throw him into the water.
Oh, well,
And
that's simple.
Leona-
That's simple.
I will help.
The Leviathan will simply pick Leonis up and put him in his mouth. And
Just-
then
I'm
he
just-
and then he will open his mouth for the rest of you to enter.
I will stay on the ship and make sure that the crew is
The
safe when he
Leviathan will
gets
also
back.
do the same to Doc then.
I wanted to do it. Luna will just climb into the Leviathan's mouth, just like ew, 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 ew.
Alright. You go
Doc
down.
is curled up, looking around, like trying to be like in the middle where the tongue is not, just staring at the teeth with horror.
Alright. You go down
Uh,
to basically the bottom of the ocean. And eventually you get the water bubbles around your head, and you are led to a city with massive carcasses of leviathans, at least 5 of them. Most of them have been eaten by something.
Ew.
However, you know what that something is because you were just inside of its mouth.
Yep. Okay, where to start?
So movement here is a little harder now, right? Because we're
No, since
underwater.
you have the water bubbles around you, you have free movement.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So at this point, we're just tasked on removing the bodies as
Yeah.
best we can.
So it'll take about 30 minutes, but your characters will eventually get it down.
Can we increase it because of how mad I am right now?
Sure, if you would like to.
also
use your
increase
anger
it
to collect
because
them?
I'm traumatized.
I
Yeah,
was dragged
sure.
and touched. I don't like being touched. So
Yeah,
he's
I'm just going to burn away the bodies. I'm guessing magical fire still works in water, doesn't it?
No.
Oh fuck, never mind then.
Alright, you begin to clean up the bodies. It takes about 20 or so minutes, and you get 5 stalks of Leviathan scales, 5 stalks of Leviathan teeth, and 5 stalks of Leviathan eyes. This can be used for crafting.
And that's each or not each. It would be just as in total, right?
As in total, yes.
So we each get one, and then
Well,
you know,
it's a
whatever's left
shared
over.
party thing.
Okay.
So you have 5 stalks. So someone write this down. 5 stalks of Leviathan teeth, 5 stalks of scales, and 5 stalks of eyes. Alright, so you get up back onto the boat with the Leviathan, and you start sailing again. However, this time, it is much simpler and much easier to make it to the island. And as soon as you make it to the island, you notice why the council members could not go here. A big magical aura surrounds the island. It seems that you are stuck for now.
With this aura, it's not like a protective barrier, as in the sense of like where people can't enter it, but like, is it like a barrier where like
It is a protective barrier, yes. What do you do?
Leonos would just put his hand on it, see if he could touch it?
As you touch the barrier, you feel the magical energy inside of it. It's powerful, but you feel like if some sort of magic were to touch this thing, perhaps it would break. And specifically, as you're looking at the hooded figure, you believe that the magic that is coming from their body, like at all, would be a simple fix to this barrier.
And the hooded figure is Sharina, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Leonos will take his hand off of it and, walk by her and say, "You can possibly do something about this."
Serena,
I'm sorry, what? Say again.
you can do something about the barrier.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
So, basically, I touched the barrier and I was able to sense that a certain type of magic should be able to break the barrier, but I don't have the magic in me, so I passed by you and said you could possibly do something about this, and just kept quiet.
Okay. As she says, as she's walking towards the barrier.
Alright, what do you do?
I'll take my staff off my back and kind of poke the magic crystal end towards it.
What staff is it specifically?
It's just my quarter staff, but it's also my arcane focus, the crystal at the top.
Alright. As you touch the crystal to it, you feel like you should touch your hand to it instead.
I'll very gingerly press my hand to it. Like
All
the
right.
tips of the ends of my fingers to it.
As soon as you touch your hand to it, you feel like another power begins to flow through your body, and suddenly in your mind you hear this. Consume and feel the magic pulsing through your body. What do you do?
She'll reef her hand away and look very scared at the barrier.
You hear it again. Touch your hand to the barrier and consume the magic.
That's not good. But she feels threatened, so she'll press her hand to it. I don't know what you mean by consume.
It is simple. Grasp your hand as if you are punching something.
Okay, she
while
will do
touching
that.
the barrier.
She'll do that.
Alright, as you do that, the barrier will shrink inside of your hand into a small little orb.
And she'll hold it in pinched between two claws. I have never done that before. And she'll just kind of back away from where the barrier was.
Consume.
Oh no. You don't mean to eat, do you?
The voice does not reply.
Yeah, nope. And she'll just put the orb in her pouch and just try and ignore the voice.
Alright, for the next hour, you will continuously hear the voice inside of your head telling you to consume it.
And she'll do her best to ignore it.
Alright, well then until you consume the orb, you will continuously hear the voice inside of your head. Alright, the boat docks on the island, and you step a foot. However, as you step a foot, you feel the magical energy within the island itself, and you believe that you are not alone.
Can Leano see, anything around, like basically investigate the
There's
area?
only a large jungle in front of you, with a path in the center of it.
Can I see if there's like any tracks along the path?
That would be a perception check. And once you do this, I have something to say. All right. As you take a look around, you don't see any tracks, but without even being a magical person, you can visibly see the magic flowing within the air, and it
Oh,
is
it technically
leading to
wouldn't have a bit of
somewhere.
magic inside me because of the fact I can cast
No.
small fire.
No.
Damn.
And you see it leading somewhere. However, since I did not have enough time to prep much, this is all I have done right now, unfortunately. Next week I will be more prepared.